comes up, I just want to remind all of you that if you have a tab open, you should definitely close that tab before you leave. Because they keep your credit card otherwise.
I'm gonna have to edit it later.
And you probably want to get that back. Also, if you have any trash, it would be super helpful at the end of the night to grab it and pick it up and put it in those garbage and recycling cans back there. Teamwork makes the dream work, everybody. I can't believe that applause. Okay. All right. With that, I'm going to bring up our final reader of the evening. I'm so glad he's back. Gentle Nerds of the Salon, please welcome Patrick Marr.
Hi, sorry. Thanks. When I was 15, I started at a new school for junior year of high school, a couple days after my birthday, and my first class was English, and the first thing we were doing was a unit on poetry. I'm going to read you 4 poems from when I was 15. All of them have a giant red R on them for rewrite, which means that I was to rewrite them all, of course, after I learned. And then I've got 1 poem from when I was 20, so we can gauge. First one is called a Black and Red Song. Was it? That every time it's gonna take. My memory is strange, filled with slow songs and autumn leaves. I think about her when the sky is white, bringing the deep gray waves through my window and smashing my fragile grip on sanity with a black and red song. She was October, the line of birch as I waited, my thoughts on the end. Why? I should have seen it in her eyes as she left that day, but I didn't. October faded and grew colder. November was almost upon us. I always looked, but she was never there. It shouldn't have mattered. I must not have seen it in her eyes that day, but I know I did. It was there, for me. For me. Why? My November is forever with me now, and memories of October always drift through my mind like a black and red song. It kills me that I can't read you the notes that I got from my English teacher. Because it's protocol. This one is called Peep, parentheses, little bow. Hey, little bow. What really happened to your sheep? Did you cry when you found them missing? Or were you actually swearing under your breath, frustrated at this sudden sheep revolt? Hey, little bow. Don't you know sheep don't like to be shorn? What did you expect? How would you feel? Did you expect this to happen eventually? Maybe that's why you bought that extra sheep loss coverage from Allstate. Hey, little bow. Did you ever think of hiring a sheepdog? Any shepherd who cared would have one. Hey, little bow, your sheep ain't coming back. Not that you care. This one's called Imagination. Philosophy is not philosophy. It is a cat playing with a ball of yarn. A person's feeble grasp on reality, a necessity for reason with no reason forthcoming. It is a dead insect laid to rest in a human graveyard. A talking snake who fights with other talking snakes. A middle-aged man who has just been laid off. This one's untitled. The sun isn't a sun, it's a pineapple of justice in the sky. A chuleta isn't a chuleta, it's a little pork chop. Nico's lump isn't a lump, it's a mountain of horrendous pain. The horizon isn't a horizon, it is the day's red hopes dying. And then 5 years later, this one's called Toothpick. She, like the hive's final enraged wasp attacks, wielding her divine love like a toothpick in her hand, I wait calmly, the gleaming culmination of the ages, contemplating her pattern to within 7 significant figures. She circles, furiously buzzing, desperately searching. There! Poke. No response. Then, again, like a panicked dump truck driver, she hastily follows her route, bravely bearing her divine love like a 2-ton load of refuse. I sit as countless years passed, waves beating on a polluted shore. Warning beeps sound as she backs carefully down the beach. Now, dump. No effect. Finally, glowing softly like a 50-story angel of heaven, she swoops, gripping firmly in her left hand the gigantic meat tenderizer of divine love. I stand quietly, a frightened young boy in a torn Catholic school uniform, watching her dive gracefully down through the starlit night, a shining arrow of mercy and hope and light, meat tenderizer held high. No! Thwack! Ouch! Irritated, I flick the wasp away. A small, red, swollen mound remains.
Had 20-year-old Patrick just gone through a breakup?
No.
No.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sure.